It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals, and it's coming up next.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Nice and dry here in the booth. But Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offense and defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense, this is a nightmare. You're stressing about what gloves, no gloves. Do I sometimes wear gloves? The quarterback, towel. There is a lot of conversations going on with the equipment guys in the locker room. Rain games for skill players are the worst.
Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Hardy now with the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. And he'll get this ahead to about the 25-yard line. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They're going to go right back to Henry. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. No. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. It's the tight end Likely in motion. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd and long for Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now it's Jackson. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down.
He goes down dangerous right there, so close to the goal line. He is outside of the end zone, though. They're going to mark it. John Harbaugh,
previous play is under review.
That call, and out comes the challenge flag. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And that'll get him some space. He's out of bounds up past the 20-yard line. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. Here's 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
11. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 17 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Hey, we gotta go score.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11 mighty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the give, here's Henry. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 5. Throwing Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Now, this looks like a design run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
taken in by Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll try again here.
Here we go.
Second and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11.
Throwing here on third and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Play action now. Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Return it. Hey, Ozzy! What?
This is Henry.
Go.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt as he's standing right around his own goal line. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They start with outstanding field position, trying to get the first points of this game. It'll be first and 10. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that,
here we go.
Those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense.
And he'll take it on in. Mike Gesicki, touchdown Bengals. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Oh, we changed it.
Jackson now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Here we go, here we go. That.
On first down, Burrow. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Von Bell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing is Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivon. And he's into the end zone. Andre Yosivon. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Now he takes off. He'll be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick.
Oh, big hole, left side. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
His kick is good.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens headed back out again. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Jackson going to keep it himself. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. 2nd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag
That's interference.
comes in
Defense.
late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Report.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That's caught. Derrick Henry.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
On 2.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Back.
They'll run here with Brown. He'll push forward for about a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Now Brown. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
They motion the slot man left.
Back.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
Another great throw.
11.
That's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Back.
A carry here for Brown. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Hey, we're good, we're good,
They'll be marked down very close to the 1st down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
11. Back.
They go play action for Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
On 1, ready? Back.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5.
Here we go. Back.
Here's Brown. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
On 2, ready?
That's another Bengals
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Here we go. Shot.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's to his tight end, Eric All. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter.
On one, ready?
Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing.
Here we
The
go, here we
timing
go.
of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 11.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Get set.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and
11,
long.
Mighty. 12. 11, Thomas. Shot.
No real surprise here, Mike. I think with the way their defense is playing, they decide to just play it safe, short run, get the ball a little bit closer for their kicker here on 4th down, and just make sure they end this drive with points.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Andre Yoseva. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. He runs with it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. Now, Jackson. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Report.
Jackson now. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Aguilar able to make the catch. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. He'll find Aguilar complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Back to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
13.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Gun.
First and 10.
Stop.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Stop.
On second down, they run the counter. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
On point, ready?
One final chance for this defense. And
Here we
here's
go.
third down.
Stop.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll try it now, and it's Herbert. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. A deep shot for Aguilar. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bengals have got it. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. Here's Evan McPherson. Off we go here in Cincinnati. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that ball incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Jackson up top again. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
11.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll find Andre Yusibas. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this.
That is caught. What a throw. Andre Yosibas. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball. But still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Hey, middle. Go. You change it.
Jackson now on second down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. No, we changed it.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Report. Shut up.
Second down, Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Report. Shut up.
To throw is Jackson. Open man is Tylan Wallace. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last. Second and a yard. Pistol give to Henry. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, middle.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to fight.
And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
Gun.
They'll run on 2nd down. Whoa! He'll dodge one would-be tackler. And wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
11 MT.
That's a gain of 6.
11. God.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Chase Brown with the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
4th down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Ravens first down on what will be a big play there. On 4th and long. There's a short one caught by Andrews. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Pistol formation with Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. On play action, here's Jackson. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and long. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and long for Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. He'll get it inside the 20. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
13.
Jackson looking to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And now he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Jackson now. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. In motion comes Andrews. Henry tries to pull his way in. And that big offensive line clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense going to take over just before the half. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
12, 12, 12.
Burrow here on 2nd down. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So halftime here in Cincinnati, and the Bengals are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to fill a...
Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On one, right?
The Bengals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. A first down throw for Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. And he will score. Andre Yosibov. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Play action now. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield.
And then go. Hey.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes.
And he will get into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down.
Gun.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Third and long.
Here we go. God.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bengals are going to extend their lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Hey. Sit up.
Jackson from the gun on third down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That one is caught beyond the pylon. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to extend the lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Geno Stone that time. All over him in cover. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. To break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Again, it's Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been. And now he loses. And now he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
That's taken in by Hardy. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Throwing Jackson. He'll get that complete to Hardy. To the pylon, he's in. Deontay Hardy. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. It's up and good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The home team's offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
11 MT.
2nd and 7.
11 MT.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now a give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Sit up.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Report!
There's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he will score. Game on. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
We're good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
11, Thomas.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches.
11.
It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Right?
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Gun. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Ozzy, sit up.
3rd and long for Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
This one caught downfield by Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Hey, report.
Now Henry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Second down, 8 for the first down. In motion comes Andrews. They'll drop to throw. Taking off. And he will score. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go,
no gain on the play.
12, 12, 12.
We'll try again.
11
it's
MT, 11
second
MT.
and 10.
Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. Give him 14 on that
Here we go.
It's a Cincinnati 1st down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go. Stop.
Now Brown. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3. But a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll get this one complete to Brown. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.